I am Senator Luz Escamilla, Senate Democratic leader in the Utah State Senate, and I'm honored to stand with my friend and colleague, leader of the House of the Democratic Caucus, Representative Angela Romero. We are approaching a challenging legislative session, and we're doing it with determination and resolve. We remain committed to protecting the rights and dignity of all Utahns, not just some. We will push back on reactionary policies that are punitive to working families, and we will fight for solutions that uplift all communities, and we will address the real challenges Utahns face every day. We will safeguard the constitutional rights of Utahns, ensuring due process, freedom of speech, and the values that our state and nation are built upon.
Today, Senator Escamilla and I are standing in the halls of the beautiful Utah Capitol. This building belongs to all of us, and the critical legislation that we will be debating and passing in the coming weeks could significantly impact your everyday life. We encourage you to engage in the legislative process by contacting your legislator, visiting the Capitol, and attending committee meetings. You can even do this online at le.utah.gov. Your involvement is essential as we push back against the extreme policies that have impacted our state in recent years.
Our democracy functions best when we are all involved and when the checks and balances between the three branches of government and separation of powers are respected and upheld. Democrats are committed to protecting the judiciary, ensuring it remains independent and fair. By standing up against efforts to weaken judicial power, we aim to preserve Utah's democratic values and the rule of law.
Utah public lands are filled with natural beauty, cultural heritage, and recreational opportunities. I feel a profound connection to the public lands that hold the history and spirituality of my ancestors. By keeping public lands in public hands, we safeguard wildlife habitats, support outdoor recreation, and maintain the natural landscapes that define Utah's unique character. Over the next decade, it is crucial for Utah to invest in renewable energy sources. By harnessing the power of wind, solar, and geothermal energy, not further investing in coal-fired power plants, we can reduce our dependency on diminishing resources while protecting our environment and creating a resilient, sustainable energy infrastructure for generations to come.
As a state who values families, we must do better. The cost of living crisis is also impacting Utahns' ability to afford basic necessities, including feeding their families. Currently, 1 in 6 children in Utah faces food insecurity. No child and no family should have to worry about where their next meal will come from. By advancing policies that ensure access to nutritious, affordable food and investing in programs that support our local food producers, we can build stronger, healthier communities.
Utah's economy is often praised, yet so many of our hardworking families feel left behind by the increasing cost of living and housing. Creating common sense improvements to our density policies and decreasing the cost of housing will help Utahns build a stronger foundation for their families, careers, and long-term prosperity.
Utah has one of the biggest childcare deserts in the nation, with families unable to find affordable, licensed, and high-quality childcare for their children. By prioritizing accessible, affordable childcare, we can support Utah families. We will also strengthen our economy and uphold the values that make our state strong. Every child in the classroom today represents our future. Well-funded schools empower our children, strengthen our workforce, and give every student the chance to succeed. We are committed to investing in public education, opposing vouchers that serve only a few, and supporting our colleges and universities as they shape Utah's future leaders.
I've seen the impact of homelessness in my own district and neighborhood, a problem that is growing across our state and our nation. As the legislature, it is our responsibility to provide proper resources, not to let communities and people suffer, rather than criminalizing those among us who are experiencing homelessness. We must break the cycle of housing instability, incarceration, trauma, and addiction.
Public safety in our neighborhoods and communities is a top priority for Utahns and for our caucuses. Democrats have always led the way in addressing public safety issues. We are committed to evidence-based, data-driven approaches and collaborative practices with our law enforcement agencies to ensure safety for all. We are committed to holding all criminals accountable regardless of their background. Conflating public safety with immigration is misguided. Our national immigration crisis needs to be resolved by Congress. As we continue to work through public safety challenges through proven effective strategies, we will not be taking the easy road of scapegoating and blaming one community for the collective problems we face together. We will confront all public safety issues with meaningful solutions, not by leveraging them for political advantages.
Many Utahns worry about the impacts of mass deportation policies. It is crucial for our state leaders to uphold fairness and compassion, protecting the rights of all residents regardless of status. Utah has long been a place of opportunity and inclusion. Our policies must reflect these values, ensure justice, and respect for everyone. Utah's true strength comes from its people. Our rich diversity of experiences, background, and ideas make our state exceptional. Together we can build a Utah that embraces and welcomes all, where everyone feels a sense of belonging and has the opportunity to prosper.
Let us work toward a Utah that reflects and celebrates the stories and contributions of every individual. United, we can create a more inclusive and equitable future for all Utahns. Join us in this effort. Get involved, speak up, and help shape the Utah we all deserve.